So tell me what made you want to kind of write this movie. I know you co-wrote it, and I want to know where you got the idea from.
I didn't get the idea. The idea came from my producing partner Todd Garner in this one, where he said that he wanted to do this. It was a movie kind of inspired by his son, and I didn't want to do it originally because I didn't want to do a kiddie movie with animals talking and this and that. And he kind of slowly convinced me to do it because we could make it broader. We can make it more like these, not just animals talking, but these are kind of like friends, you know, kind of just talking to your buddies. These are your buddies, and your buddy's going to be Nick Nolte and Judd Apatow and Jon Favreau and Adam Sandler and, you know, Cher. Like, once we started getting all these great casts on this, you know, in writing the script and doing it, I was so excited about it that it became more and more exciting to me and a different twist on this movie.
So you had a big role in determining who would play the voices?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. We went out and we chose them all.
Mm-hmm.
So
was that a hard selecting process?
It wasn't. It was hard. It was waiting to see if they would do it or not. And once we found out that they all, you know, we got all the yes answers, you know, that was fantastic for us. We were excited because they were excited about the script. So it made us feel that much more confident, and we could write towards the animals, you know, change things and make it even better.
Now, I know the animatronic gorilla was the only not real animal,
right?
So I wanted to know what the difference was between acting with kind of real animals and
just the smell.
Just the smell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think yeah, and the smell of the animatronic gorilla was worse because it was a guy in a suit. No, but it was just it's that comfort zone. When you're acting with real animals, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. You know, I'm 2 feet away from. I had to stand. I had to lay down under an elephant, pretty much, where the elephant would just kind of look over me. You never know if he's just going to step in and pop my head like a grape. You don't know what's going to happen. But so that was a little tense at times. But the elephant was such a sweet creature that you know, it all went great.
And what about the people?
People can be a little bit more difficult. Now the cast we had were phenomenal. Rosario Dawson and Leslie Bibb and Joe Rogan and Ken Jeong. I mean, it was a great cast. And we just had a blast. Nat Faxon was very funny. We had a blast, you know, all of us just working together. And I can always tell because when we're done shooting, we go out and hang out more. You know, when you do that, you kind of can tell you're gelling with the cast and having a good time.
What was something you were kind of worried about before you were in the process of making the movie? What was, say, something that you kind of thought, ooh, that could be a little bit of a problem if we don't handle it really right?
The animals. I mean, the animals and doing it, and if the comedy's coming across, and if it's playing too goofy or too kiddie or too this or that, it may not work and it's not going to feel right. And I wanted it to feel more real and more fun and more kind of like guys hanging out talking, but they just happen to be animals.